Buenos dias, D-Rock here. Jen is with me. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good too. Today's awesome. We just got our bikes back from service. You ready to ride?
I'm ready to ride.
Yeah, I'm ready to ride too. We're gonna head up to Enterprise Reservoir today, but we're gonna head north through the dirt roads and see what we run into. We've never done this route before. Should be pretty interesting. What do you say?
Yeah, let's do it.
And not only are our bikes just freshly serviced, but I have new tires on mine. Jen's holding off a little bit longer on hers. I went ahead and changed mine at 1,700 miles to the Kenda 270s. So pretty stoked to see how these ride. And I'll be doing a separate video later on how these tires hold up, review after about 500 miles. So stay tuned for that. Anyway, what do you think, Jen?
I think
Let's ride.
I'm ready.
All right, stopped in the shade here in the beautiful town of Gunlock, and just want to say that stretch 40 to 50 miles per hour on the new tires. When I first started, they seemed a little squirrely, but they're all right. A little louder than the last ones.
Yeah.
Got a little more noise to them, but curious to see how they do in the dirt. We got a little ways to go down the asphalt before we get on the dirt, so let's not waste any more time, right, Jen?
That's right. So how's the tires doing on the dirt?
Yeah, well, initially they seemed a little squirrely because it's this gravel. It's kind of slipping a little bit, but I mean, I guess that's to be expected.
I mean, it's probably just gripping it.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought it was a little squirrely when I started on the asphalt too, but I guess it's just switching to another tire.
Yeah.
I don't know, like I said in the last video, we've only been riding for a little over a year, and this is my first set of new tires, so I don't know. I guess they're cool.
Probably just takes some getting used to.
Yeah, we'll see. But also, there's a huge fire in California right now. We're right in early August. I think it's the Dixie Fire, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so the smoke from that, as you can see, that's the Vail volcano over there. I don't even know if you can make those out. Those are the Pine Valley Mountains. But I don't know, it was worse yesterday, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was really bad.
But man, it's thick with smoke. A little cooler up here. We just went up a bit.
Yeah.
It's not so bad. We got a ways to go though, don't we?
Yeah.
All right, let's move on. What do you think of the road so far?
It's fun.
Yeah,
You
it's
having a good
single
time?
track road,
Yeah.
meaning one lane, so to speak. So there's a couple blind corners. Be a little careful.
Slow down.
Cat's in there side by side doing 50 miles an hour out here. But it's going to wind us into the forest up here. God, it's smoky. Hot.
Yeah.
It's definitely going to be a longer trip today, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty cool so far, for sure. It is a little warm, isn't it?
It is warm.
So at this point, we're about halfway there. We were just noticing, looking up on the hills here, there's roads going all the way up to the top of that. Roads everywhere out here. We have to get up there next, Jen.
All right.
Your bike won't have a problem. That's a climbing beast right there. For sure. We're gonna grab a little bit of water. It's early August, like I mentioned, so it's a bit warm, but I mean, we're getting cooler as we get higher up. But coming back's probably gonna suck. Yeah, it's gonna suck. It's gonna suck. So Jen didn't bring in a spare gas tank. I did. Hers, actually, the O-ring in here broke and started leaking. So thus far, from the little gas station on the Paiute reservation prior to getting into Gunlock, we're at about 31 miles. And like I said, we're about halfway to the reservoir, so Jen might need a little gas to make it back. We could always cut into the town of Enterprise and get gas and turn around and ride back. We'll see how we feel, but we're just kind of keeping track of mileage, so yeah. I know you needed fuel. Well, you hit reserve in Death Valley at over 90 miles. Okay, so we're just trying to keep everything in check here. So this is the boat ramp. Jen, we made it.
Good thing we don't have the boat.
Oh, I know. This is the upper Enterprise Reservoir, and it's pretty low. I couldn't launch the boat here. Wow, it's, jeez. But lower Enterprise, the lower reservoir is full, man. Weird. Anyway, we made it. How many miles was that? Let's see. Wow, that was exactly 40 miles. Yep. Oh yeah, you don't need to gas up. 40 miles, that's from coming out of St. George. We kind of started at through Ivans. There's a little gas station right on the Paiute reservation. Right there, I started keeping track of the mileage. And it's 40 miles exactly. There you have it. Beautiful out here. There's probably still some trout left in there. Alright, moved over to some shade. It's cooler up here. That's right. Lunchtime. So what'd you think of the ride so far?
Man, it was super fun. Nice to get up here. It's cooler and less smoke, and yeah.
Noticeably less smoke.
I don't want to go back.
Right? Yep, it's definitely pretty cool, for sure. Okay, first 40 miles on the new tires went well. They seemed a little squirrely at first on the asphalt, and then once I got on the gravel, but after I kind of got used to them, I felt really good on the asphalt, and then on the gravel, after a minute or so, I felt that they gripped really well. They dug in, and a little sliding here and there, but I mean, that's kind of, it's going to happen in gravel anyway if you get some speed, but so far, I'm happy with them for sure. Well, there's two options to get back. The first one is to continue through the town of Enterprise and hit the highway at 65 miles an hour for about an hour ride, maybe, yeah, about that. Nah, don't think so. So we're just gonna go back the way we came, through the dirt. There were lots of blind curves on that road, weren't there? Single track road for a lot of it, so caution for sure. Anyway, that's how we're gonna get back. So there really isn't any need to record the way back. So there you have it. Enterprise Reservoir on the motos, 40 miles. That was good, huh? It was good. It's beautifully cool up here. What is it, 100 something degrees down south? Oh man, we're so ready for cooler weather. But it is fantastic out here. It's for 80 degrees probably. Man, it's magical, let me tell you. Exactly, it is. So thanks for watching, thanks for sticking with us, and thanks for subscribing, and a thank you to the patrons. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. It really helps us out. Jen, any last words before we hop on the motos and head back?
Get some motos, get out here. It's a good time.
For real, for real. All right, folks, there you have it. Stay safe out there. We'll see you next time. D-Rock out. Adios.